on.
Ring's got a date with me, myself, and I. All of us.
All that matters is being the last one alive.
Do you think the other squads are scared? They really should be.
Introducing your champion.
Boy, looky here. I've mastered the jump.
We're going hot. Hot, 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 hot.
This might be a good place to land, but what do I know?
Got a good feeling about this area.
Follow the leader.
They don't want to go hot. Coward. Coward!
Enhanced my weapon. Striker scanning. Tracking an enemy. Let the ambush begin. Check it out. Opponent found the track. Watch out! Enemy here. Tracker shot out.
Shot fired. Enemy hitting me. Enemy tap.
Knocked one. We're getting that.
It's okay. I don't think anyone saw. Except whoever shot.
Picked an upgrade that'll make everyone take a shot.
Opening fire. Hey, they're shooting at me. I'm down. Hey, got the target here.
Here to save the day. Enemy down.
Oh, they're shooting at me. I'm down. Nobody look.
You got bamboozled.
I'm out of energy.
Now just relax. I got everything under control.
I'm recharging my shields.
Attention. There is a new kill.
Pushing.
I'm out of energy ammo.
Someone's got to take out the new kill leader. They're too cocky.
Good. We're inside.
Go bazoomba, babazoomba. Fool 'em. You got bamboozled. Throwing through my gun.
Getting shot at.
Frag out. Enemy shield cracked.
I'm recharging my shields.
Downed an enemy.
Attention.
Yeah, baby.
Recharged.
Reloading. New supplies dropping. I couldn't force out. I'm out of energy ammo. The enemy shield is broken. Reloading.
R301 here.
I'm out of shotgun ammo. Last one down. Ciao, ciao, that squad.
Care package over there. Got extra supplies here. No need to thank me, but you should.
Target scanning.
I'm gonna hit the scan. Oh, you got it?
I'm out of energy ammo.
Just swap your gun, boy.
New kill leader appointed.
New kill leader.
Enhanced my weapon.
Got an enhanced weapon. Ready to use it. Tracker out. Tracker shot out. Healing.
Got a sentinel here. Ultimate accelerant here.
Un momento. Go to heal. Recharging my shields. Cover me. I shot the cargo bot.
Positions, check your map. And you're welcome.
Got the
Target spotted.
I could use some extra stuff.
Care package over there.
Huh, sure.
Pew, pew, pew.
Attention. The kill leader has been
There's a bow check here. Mirage to the max. Because I got to max
Hey,
level.
Quadra.
Is that
I need a
clear?
frag
I played
grenade.
with the rhythm a little bit. I can never tell. This upgrade's made me strong. Frag grenade here.
No problem. Do you have a sight for it? I've got a 3
I need
times
an
I can
extended
drop.
light mag.
I might have just hurt somebody. Could be.
Sending
Could
out
be random.
opponent there.
Okay.
They should not have given up their position.
Bam! There goes a boozle or something like that.
Tracker in place.
Frag grenade here.
Spotted an opponent out there.
You got.
Hey, they're shooting at me. Enemy here.
Bamboozles for the foozles. Downed an enemy. You got bamboozled. Bam to the woozle. Sending out a decoy. Relax. I got everything under control.
Nobody look.
You need to hit the range more.
Don't get me yet. It's not safe.
Got an upgrade. Moving out.
Gotta start the replay buffer. Forgot about that. See if I just do control F. Did that do anything? Whoops. Brr. Oh, it does do it. Control
Warning.
F.
Ring movement in progress.
Yep, that's what I like. That's that shit I do. Like bang bang.
Found arrows here.
afraid. Just kidding, nothing scares me.
That's that shit I do, like bang bang.
This is your champion.
Do not cross me, or my blade will cross you.
Better be good. He passed it.
Ooh, let's land there.
Hot, 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 hot. Hot, 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 hot.
Loud and clear.
That's that shit I do, like bang bang.
Fly like an arrow.
Oh, brother. We are never gonna get there. Hot, 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 hot.
Attention. First blood.
Vision, enemy spotted. Fire.
Someone got first blood. Okay. Attenzione. Right here.
The trap is set. Data soon to follow.
Round 1. Beginning ring countdown.
That's that shit I do, like bang bang.
Oh boy, next ring's far.
1, 2, drop this gun, gun, bang bang. What?
Deploying a variable. Placing gas trap. Getting shot. Cracked a subject. Reloading.
Evo harvesters are now available. The champion has been eliminated.
45 seconds. Ring's a little far. That champion didn't really intimidate me.
I'm out of energy ammo. Taking fire. Put it down. Enemy spotted.
Setting up my detail. You got them.
Crawl!
Look out at
Target spotted.
Who's next? Oh, shooting at me. Tracker out. I'm scanning for enemies.
Relax. I got everything under control.
Yeah, back in there.
Ready to gather intel. Boom, guys. Here's an opponent. Tracking an enemy. Let the ambush begin.
Arc star delivered.
Attention. Kill leader.
There's a new kill leader. What now? Whoa, there's system. Watch out. Enemy.
Spotted a subject.
Relax. I got everything under control. I'm taking some damage. Decoy escape. Target relax. I got everything under control.
Oh! I can't do it all!
Checking us out. That enemy shield is broken. Reloading. Took down an opponent.
The dead are rising.
He's inside.
I mean, bad guys
He's
being
looking for
revived,
you.
So, it's bad, but not
He's up top now, he's up top now. Rip, rip. Can't do it all, 0 damage. Oopsie. Oopsie. That's that shit I do, like bang bang.
Listen, I've been training all day, so it's about time that, we do some fighting.
We'll get her in if your heart's in the right place.
Entropy is the natural order of the universe. I simply catalyze the process.
This is your champion.
I wish all of you could fight tomorrow too, but you'll be dead.
Skylark. Rip, rip. beep, beep, beep.
Just a thought, we could land here.
We're going hot.
My master. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The ground is lava over there. And I don't mean in the kids' game kind of way. Follow the leader.
Oh, ta ta ta.
First blood.
Placing gas trap.
Round 1. Beginning ring countdown.
We're all inside the ring. Good.
That's that shit I do like bang bang. All that shit. Go, 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 go.
Evo harvesters are now available. Leader appointed.
New kill leader. I must confess, it's what I long for.
You weirdo.
My ultimate's ready.
Oh. Almost.
I suggest we analyze those grounds.
Come on, jump over that.
Target spotted here.
Yo.
Arc star delivered.
I'm not with you guys.
Enemy spotted. Close. Subject spotted. Cracked a subject.
Extended light mag here. Level 2.
Firing out subjects. Reloading.
Fingers. Oh, I'm getting shot at.
Bam goes the boozle.
Attention. Delivering care package.
Bad guys making noises here. Check it out. Care package coming in.
With you. I suspect we will find something here.
Extended energy mag here. Level 2.
I suspect we will find something here.
Bamboozles for the fools. That was better in my mind.
I've got some hits on me.
We should inspect that area. We should conduct a search right here.
MnK leader appointed.
Cover that.
Why are we going to the trials?
Go on, watch out.
Others have completed this challenge. Return to fight another day.
Attention. The champion has been eliminated.
Some champion, huh? Extended energy mag here.
I mean, fuck it.
We should conduct a search right here.
That.
This shit I do like bang bang.
Consult your maps. We're spread
Now that is an upgrade.
Spotted a ring console over there.
So can hit it, baby.
Copy that.
Might be some survey beacon here.
I've located the next ring. Inspect your map. Introducing a new variable.
Whoops. And that's it. I do like my life.
Positions, check your map, and you're welcome.
It's gonna be this guy.
Listen up, I'm getting shot at.
Oh, you poor thing.
Look out, survey.
This weapon is enhanced. Beautiful. Dangerous.
Getting shot at.
Recharging my shield.
Hit Skylark.
We're not all in the ring.
Adding another gas trap. Deploying a variable. Recharging shields.
You're coming with me. Just giving my shields a recharge.
There's a replicator coming in.
All right, we're down to 50%. Using the decoy escape. You got bamboozled.
Placing an independent variable.
Fired and they're hitting.
Shit, I'm dead.
I'm down.
Fucking hate this game. So annoying.
I have a subject in view.
Sick.
Enemy down.
Jesus Christmas.
Placing an independent variable. Shields are recharging.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Gas trap deployed.
Hey, gas trap.
Deploying
What are you doing? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I do like bang bang. They're fighting up there. Time to push. Gotta push. They go. They go, go, go. Where are they? Where are they? Gotta capitalize. Multiple teams fighting. Oh, now you're pinched. Oh, look. You saw the ult. You saw the ult. Check the ult. Look at the ult. Oh, 32. Needs a 33 there. Keep down. There you go. There you go. There you go. And hit. Oh no! Oh no! Purple! Purple! You scared? Oh, cop here, man! Oh no! Where's the ult? You're in the ult! You ran out of the ult! Pass that drone! Pass the drone! Pass your drone! Cops here needs the drone! Oops. Zeros. Zeros across the board.
Time to move. This way.
Oi, I'm upgraded and ready to put her to use.
Looking at an enemy. Way out there. Hey, Haga. Let's go there.
Beep, 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 beep.
Attention, delivering care package.
There's a mark out there in the distance.
All right. Fresh game.
You know, I don't take myself too seriously. I don't take myself anywhere, really. I need to get out more.
3 in a row with a caustic. This is
Science is unapologetic,
all right.
as am I.
Fine.
They made the right choice this time.
Bing bong, bing bong, bing bong bong, bing bong bong, bing bong bong.
Master, I'll pick the party spot.
Oh, we're going hot here.
Here.
걱정 마.
Might be a good place to
I'll
land.
find you.
What do I know?
Okay.
Follow the leader. Let's go over there.
Go like around there. Hit the pails. One team landing on it.
I think this place needs a little more me.
Off the teammate.
Spotted a subject right here. I suggest regrouping here.
Countdown.
Low on ammo. Find them. Fire.
First
Give
blood.
me my shield to recharge.
Spotted one. First blood. Deploying a variable.
Getting shot at.
Bam! Bam! Guess I'm running out of ideas.
Watch yourself. Time's down.
But only because it benefits me.
Shouldn't have done that. Should not have done that. Let's start with irate. How about chasm? Oh, what the fuck? No R in there. Frank. Oh, the R again. Roar. No. Clark. Plarn. Clarb? OA. Board. BOAR. D. Board. Hey, well, there we go. What?
Where we landing, teammates?
What's good? Hot drop.
Or maybe we don't. I'm fine
Yes.
with whatever.
Oh, sweet mother Mary. Alright. Alright. Alright.
Hot nasty.
Some Apex Legends.
Which dies?
They're
Yay.
playing some ranked.
Heard. Need a gun.
But he stopped to offer it to tell you to finish the dice guy. Respect. Not as much as I used to, but a little bit, yeah.
Go around a little bit, you know? Never hurt nobody.
Round 1. Beginning ring countdown.
I'm gonna rip the L star because I can't hit shots.
Attention. First
Yes, sir.
Come on.
1 minute until the nearby ring closes.
Yeah, now we're talking. Let's do this. Ultimate accelerant here.
Who wants it?
Voila! Extra supplies right here. Backpack
Attention.
here. Level 2.
Evo harvesters
My
are
ultimate's ready,
online.
like spaghetti.
No, I still have that.
Might be something good there. Pay attention, gang. Not far from the ring.
Hey,
We got
nobody
30
landed.
seconds left.
Bitch. Ah, I suck. Fuck!
Tell your friends. Bam! There goes a boozle. Boozle.
10 seconds until the ring closes. Move.
Got a vault key. Let's party.
Warning. Ring closing.
Target spotted. Far.
Pushing?
Attention. There's a new kill leader.
Extra supplies here.
Optics here.
Holy shit.
I'm still looting a bit here. I'm a little behind. I'm coming.
40 to 10. Yo. Start crying.
Enemy spotted. It looks small.
Blue shield.
Why did I not?
Check
One
it out.
flash.
Care package coming in.
Nice.
Down an enemy.
I might go bridge here.
Reloading.
Things if you
Down
can.
the subject.
Target spotted.
Reloading. One less enemy.
I'm going bridge.
Enemy spotted.
Yeah, I think this place needs a little more meat. Extended sniper mag here. Level 3.
I can use that.
Level 2. Got one spotted.
That's mine.
You bamboozled. Look at you.
Nice.
I leveled up. Nice. And I get an upgrade. Nicer. Hey, a new upgrade for Spiffy.
Shooting.
Oh, I just did so much damage to both of you, bro.
Broken enemy shield. Using the decoy escape.
No way! No way you got me on me, dude.
And giving my shield to recharge. He got
After all that
bamboozled.
damage, bro.
Getting shot. Reloading.
After all that damage I just did? Nah, bro, that's so fun.
Fuck!
GG's, boys.
Somebody got here to revive me. Come on, compadre. Get up. Come on, come on, come on.
Bow, 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 bow. Mo 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 mo.
Get spotted.
All right.
An upgrade.
Did the Wordle. Got it in 4. What do we do now? Get back in the game, how about? Works for me. Mo 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 mo. Controller.
If I get taken out, it better be with a rampa.
Run and hide. Enjoy doing the seeking.
Running
This
to
ring's got a date with me,
switch
myself, and I. It's a lucky ring.
vertical.
Introducing your champion.
Don't make the cards blue. Oh my.
Let's show these fools why their parents never loved them.
Holy
Yo, mates,
shit.
got one there. Could be some loot over there. Don't worry, I'll check for us.
Oh, that's bad.
We could go over there. Take that back. My bad. Enemy over there. Just wait.
What
until
did I
we step
do?
up. Any takers? Pretty now.
What the fuck did I do?
We'll redeem on the next one. I'll be playing wisely.
Oh wow. That's kind of good. Thank you. This feels really weird.
Massive shotgun here. Shotgun bolt here. Level
that
Flatline
change
here.
that?
Attention, Evo harvesters are online.
Might as well just get us blue shields while I'm at it.
Kill leader appointed has been eliminated.
We've got a new kill leader. I love this place. Champions out. All the mighty have fallen.
I sneeze.
Oh, extended heavy mag here. Level 2.
You got it, Gearhead.
Already in the next ring. The fun can come to us.
Controller. Okay, what? How do I swap? Wait, let's do this for the meantime. So I can go to this window. And do this. Fuck you! Why does it keep doing that?
Backpack here. Level 1. Shot.
Attention, delivering care package.
Optics here. Mid-range. Care package. Yeah, I could use that. Got a vault key.
Shit!
Got a vote key.
Who said what now? Come on, climb this freaking.
Voila, extra supplies right here. I leveled up.
Setting.
It's half past upgrade o'clock.
Good.
Setting a gateway.
And then borderless window. What the shit? What am I
guys, pull
doing?
up on me, there's people.
Picked an upgrade that'll make everyone totes gels, which is short for totally jealous.
On your way here.
Got extra
Yeah.
supplies here. Don't need to thank me.
Hold up.
Got our fallback plan in place. Tossing a frag. Frag out.
Keep present. The next ring location. Check your map. Now you don't. Because I'm
Need to
using
die
the
so I can
magic.
fix the fucking screen.
Oh yeah, nice job, guys.
No one's here,
We should all
so
go
I
out
was
for pork
just
chops. Love pork
seeing if
chops.
I have my headset on the right way. I haven't played video games in a hot minute.
Can't really hear you if you're talking.
So
Attention, there is a new kill leader.
New kill leader. Soon to be me.
Found where our enemies are hiding. Check your map.
Oh, damn, my mohawk.
Hi-ha. Target over there.
Loud and clear.
Wait.
I could use a
Enemy
scope.
over there. We've got an Evo harvester here. Got my weapon enhanced. Dang.
Voila, extra supplies right here. Extended energy mag here. Backpack
I need a
here.
backpack.
Level 2.
This.
Field of view to 90. Okay. Why did this? Come on.
Ready for the maza.
Replicator being delivered.
Replicator coming down. Enhanced my weapon. Wait, target there.
Bro, this
What if I
fucking sucks.
poke them? Just a little bit. Hey mate, let's go OT. One in the distance. Doesn't look too scary, so you can come out of hiding. Wait, let's move there.
Fire, plant the ball.
Scared?
This weapon is enhanced, beautiful, dangerous.
Spraying, baby, spraying.
Open the vault. No, always ready with the fallback here.
Another
Level
vault?
backpack here.
That's for y'all.
Yeah, I could use that.
Sure, come for it. Controller. Nope, that doesn't work.
Shield cracked. Reloading.
Yes, use the void nexus.
Why?
Hold on, recharging shields. Look at that blunker over there. No idea
Nexus
they're about
here?
to die. Taking a ride with the void nexus. Here, spotted an enemy. Tossing a frag. Headed into the void nexus.
Yeah, use the void nexus.
Easy first. Shot that. You crack. Coming in.
Yikes. Good call. Didn't miss much. Just freaking Void Nexus and died. Okay, now how do I please control? I thought it was alt shit. Shift Windows key. Bruh. Ooh. There we go. Okay, I think that works. Some technical difficulties. Ooh, baby, I love your way every day, yeah. So all of that was just to try to fix a motherfucking vertical view. Almost broke my game. Almost broke the dang game. Support squad.
We're in this together.
So much support.
Remember that. Prepared and ready.
This ring's got a date with me, myself, and I. All of us.
Ooh, baby, I love your way every day.
Introducing the champion.
Hmm. Oh. Hot, 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 hot. I love it. I love it.
Does this enhanced weapon make me look scarier? I bet it does.
Broken enemy shield. Opening fire.
Get up there.
Attention. First blood.
Be ready.
Round
Heads up, got one here.
beginning ring countdown.
Next ring's far. Hope you like exercise.
Broken enemy shield.
Alright, kids,
Where?
the ring's closing in 1 minute.
Kind of looks shitty, right?
My ultimate's ready.
Evo harvesters are now available.
Ring's far and closing in 45. Probably gonna have to run.
Reloaded.
Enemy spotted. They look small.
Getting shot at. Enemy shield broken. Opening fire.
Frag out.
Knock.
Enemy down.
Okay.
Got one spotted.
We're pushing this, right?
To recharge my shield.
Broke the shield now.
Faking him out with a decoy.
Fasten you that sugar.
Can't hit a shot.
Getting hurt over here. Bam.
I've been downed.
Relax. I got everything under control. Down, getting shot at. Decoy. Decoy escape deployed. You got bamboozled. I bet that care package is shot at.
Broken enemy shield.
Down to that. Give me my shield to recharge. Voila. Extra supplies right here. Give me my shield to recharge. Bam to the woozle. Sending out a decoy. You got bamboozled.
I can't hit a shot.
Reloading. I'm out of light ammo.
Go.
Give me a decoy escape.
Need to recharge my shields.
Dogs coming to ya.
This upgrade's made me stronger, fat.
Recharging my shields.
Hit the scan. Wait, let's try, I suck.
Positions. Check your map. And you're welcome. Spotted one.
We're gonna be running into a team here.
Hold up now.
Thanks.
We can take this balloon. Yeah, I say we do that. Yeah,
Let's attack them there.
Crafting. Give me a sec.
Crafting, hang on.
Heavy ammo here. Enhanced my weapon.
Oh fuck.
Hostile right here.
Oh my god, bro.
Downtown.
That was so bad. I did not know they were right there. Keep running. Don't save me. Don't. Not worth it. Not worth it. Climbing up. Climbing up. Yeah, just run. You're above you. It's kind of wild. You're not even using it.
I say we move there.
Okay, so I wanted to look at this, but
Here, level 2.
Frag grenade here.
okay,
Round 2. Beginning ring countdown.
we are on to video editing. Let's stop. Oh, baby, I love you way every day. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Vertical is gonna. I don't think there's any point in doing vertical. Vertical is gonna. All right, how do I use DaVinci Resolve? What is the frame rate? Where's the audio? Hello? Audio, please? The frame rate. Just real low? Oh, yeah. Real low. Real low. Where's the audio? Hello? Audio, please? That's going to be really annoying. I can't hit a shot. Go. I can't hit a shot. All right, let's search YouTube how to edit a clip into vertical DaVinci Resolve. Vertical Video Maker, edit and create video easily. Okay. No. Net. Turn your videos vertical easy using this tool in DaVinci Resolve.
To vertical, try this. In DaVinci Resolve, put your horizontal clip on a vertical timeline and make sure that it fills the screen and maybe is just a little bit bigger. Then in your inspector, open Smart.
Okay, what? This looks really bad. Right? I can't hit a shot. Stick my tongue out. Go. Okay. What? Okay, so what do I want here? I want... No. Here we go. I think this is what we want.
Hello, this is the
Gubernatorial clone. Best viewers on boostglobal.ru. No thanks, Gubernatorial. Appreciate you interacting though. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up.
Provoke Prawn, and I want to show you how to turn a standard video in DaVinci Resolve into a YouTube short or Instagram reel or TikTok video in very short space of time.
Thanks.
You can see here I've got a standard timeline with standard landscape footage, but I'm going to quickly convert that with relative ease. So what you do is you go head over to File, Project Settings, and then under the Master Settings, you'll see there's a timeline resolution that's set to 4K at the minute. So what we're going to do is change it to use vertical.
What did we do?
What you do is you go head over to File, Project
Settings, that's it. You kidding me? Shift 9. Oh. Okay.
Settings, and then under the Master Settings, you'll see there's a timeline resolution that's set to 4K at the minute. So what we're going to do is change it to use vertical resolution instead. And then for the sake of clarity, we're going to go 1080 by 1920. That is essentially changing it from 16 by 9 to 9 by 16. Click save, and you can see that it's now forced into this. Obviously, we've got black bars at the top and bottom, but what you do is you click on the
Ship 9. There we go, baby. A 1920. That's what we want.
B track. And then you go to retime and scale.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
20. That is essentially changing it from 16 by 9 to 9 by 16. Click save, and you can see that it's now forced into this. Obviously, we've got black bars at the top and bottom, but what you do is you click on the track, and then you go to retime and scaling. Scale.
Somebody just dookied in there? Somebody just dookied right behind me? Oh, that's a gross. You? Not feeling good? We need to air this one out. We need to air this one out. The dookie culprit. Gross, no.
Fill, and now we have
We're going back.
1080 by 1920. That is essentially changing it from 16 by 9 to 9 by 16. Click save, and you can see that it's now forced into this. Obviously, we've got black bars at the top and bottom, but what you do is you click on the track, and then you go to retime and
Okay, well, how did you get that?
so obviously we've got
Yours looks quite different than mine does. What do tigers dream of? Fuck, what am I doing? Oh, is it edit? Oh. Oh. Are you in edit mode? When they take a little tiger snooze.
black bars.
Master video transitions. This is video. Okay, is there a setting up here that I can go to? Bert. What's this? I think I need a journal. DaVinci Resolve. Beginners.
All right, so today we are going to talk about connecting the marketing experience and adding QR codes to your marketing toolkit. I've partnered with...
So you chose DaVinci Resolve. Good choice. In this video, I'll get you up and running with it in 10 minutes. Start by downloading the latest version of the DaVinci Resolve software from the Blackmagic website, which I'll link below. While there is a paid version, you can get 90% of functionality from the free version. Once you've downloaded and installed it, this window will pop up. This is where we're going to create a new project. Give it a name and click Create. Now the main software will open up, and while DaVinci is a very advanced software if you want it to be, it can also be a simple one. So down the bottom, you'll notice from left to right, there are different workspaces all designed to do something different. There's Media for importing your shots, Cut for doing basic edits, Edit for doing more complex edits, Fusion for visual effects, Color for color grading, Fairlight for audio editing, and Deliver for exporting. If you're working on a simple video though, and you want to keep your workflow super short, then you can head straight to the edit page, where we can import our media directly into here.
Alright, I think we gotta fresh restart it. Delete. Fuck. No, bro. Just open the damn... Do they dream of marlin zebras? Or Halle Berry in her Catwoman suit? Don't you worry, cozy tiger head, I'm gonna get you back to die. First clip! Get you back to Tyson in your cozy tiger bed. Alright.
We do that though, head down to the bottom right and click the gear icon to open the project settings. Here we're going to set our project resolution and frame rate.
Gear. Okay.
Personally, I like shooting in 4K at 50 FPS, so I'm going to set my project to that. However, many of you will also be using HD, in which case you'd choose 1920 by 1080, with whichever frame rate you personally prefer. If you're not sure, I'd recommend choosing 30.
What's my frame rate?
To keep things simple, I'm not going to touch anything else except for proxy media format. Just make sure it's not selected as ProRes 422, since that format is total overkill for basic video. Previews. So I'm going with H.264 instead. Now click Save to save your preferences. Next, we're going to import our video clips into the project. To do that, we're going to go to the media pool on the left-hand side. If it doesn't show up automatically, just click it here and it will show up. This is where we're going to drag and drop our files directly into the project. And that's as simple as drag and drop.
What the tits? Drag and drop.
Now this box may appear when you do this, and what it's suggesting is that you change the project frame rate to the same frame rate as your footage. So you will want to click change so your frame rates are consistent. At any point throughout your edit, you can drag more videos, photos, music, or audio files into the media pool. Okay, now the clips we've imported are available here on the left-hand side. Just double click one to have it show up in the viewer, where you can easily scrub over the timeline to preview the shot. Down the bottom, we've got the project timeline, which is where we'll be editing the clips, and you can zoom in and out of the timeline through the plus and minus here. At the top, we've got our previews, and there's an option to create either a single or a double preview. Double preview will allow you to view both shots from your media pool on the left, as well as your timeline preview here on the right. However, I would recommend using one only, so you can have more screen real estate for your main timeline. All right, now let's edit. To do so, drag your first clip.
Wait. How'd you do that? There we go.
From the media pool onto the timeline, and you can drop it anywhere really.
H.
Doesn't have to be at the very start. I like to leave a little bit of space in case I want to add something in front later. And as for the timeline, the blue track is video and the green track is audio, as you can see by the waveforms of this clip. To watch back, you can simply move the playhead along the timeline or tap the spacebar and it will play in real time. You can make your audio and video tracks bigger or smaller by dragging this bar at the top and bottom, and this helps increase the preview size. You can also adjust other aspects of the workspace. So the size of the viewer, you can drag that up or down, as well as the media pool size and other menus. To make a cut to a dialogue heavy edit like the one I'm editing here, I'd recommend selecting linked selection. What this does is it combines the audio and video tracks together as one, so any changes you make will automatically be applied to both. So now when we choose the blade over here, or B on your keyboard, by clicking at this point in the timeline, it cuts both the audio and video at the same time. Then when I press delete, it deletes both. Whereas without the link selection, it only...
I'm gonna close this window now. Feeling okay? HDD.
only cuts the track that you clicked. Now you will want to be careful when using the blade tool not to have it selected while navigating the timeline, because sometimes you can accidentally cut up your footage when you meant to just move across. So whenever you're not cutting, make sure you switch back to the arrow. Command or Control Z will also undo anything you do in Resolve. Another way to make a cut is selecting the arrow and hovering it over the start or end of your clip and simply dragging it to the left or right. And you can see there's that white outline that indicates how long the total clip is and how much space you have to work with. If you have a secondary clip like the one I just put on the timeline, if you hover the arrow over the transition between the two clips, you can drag it left and right and it will adjust the length of each clip simultaneously. Now you can also move clips around on your timeline, so if you just select a clip, you can drag it left and right as well as on top of the other track. And this is what you do if you're using a B-roll shot on top of a talking head without deleting what's underneath here, because you never know, you might decide to use this later. So what if you want to get rid of the audio track from one of the clips? As you can see here, the A camera has captured my voice, but the B-roll shot is just empty and shots of me actually getting the shot, which will create extra background noise that we don't want. This is where you want to make sure link selection is off, so we can select just the audio without it being attached to the video, and hit delete. If you want to add music to your edit, it works the exact same way as importing video clips. So I've got my track here that I've downloaded from Epidemic Sound, and I'm going to drag it over to the media pool. You can double click it to preview it or listen to it back. However, you can also just import your music track directly into the timeline and it will automatically import the file into the media pool, which is the lazy way of doing it, aka my way. I'm going to drag it across to the start of this video edit, and I want it to start right when the camera starts. So now we'll press play and see how well this track's.
Okay, I think I know what I'm doing. I can't hit a shot. Go. HDD. Blaziken. Ooh. I can't hit a shot. Go. Can I just do this? How do I cut at this spot? Oh, 15-second clip. Never hurt nobody. I can't hit a shot. Okay, now I want. All right, all right. Right. I'll do this, I'll do this, I'll do this, I'll do this. 18%. No. Ooh, Control Z. Fuck you. What the did I do? There we go. That's what I want. No, I won't fit. What do these buttons do? Snapping, replace clip, overlay clip, clip. Dynamic trim. That's what I wanted before, I think. can't hit a shot. What do tigers dream of? Yeah, I want can do this. Mo 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 mo. Mo mo. All right, back.
Suits the video. Bit loud. Now, just like with our first audio track, which is the dialogue, with the second audio track, you can also expand the size so you can see the waveforms better. And you'll notice that there's a faint white line here. This represents the decibel level. If you click that and drag it up, everything will go much louder, which you definitely don't want unless you want to go deaf. You can also make it much quieter, which I'd absolutely recommend when using any kind of music over talking. I like to go with a maximum of around minus 20 dB, even sometimes up to minus 25, so it's really nice and faint. So that's how you adjust the audio levels as a whole, but sometimes you need individualized adjustments based on how loud or quiet your audio track or music is. If you want your music to fade in or out, you'll notice the white keyframe marker here. Just drag that across, and as you can see, it's fading the music in over 6 seconds. You'll see one at the very end as well. You can get a sense of how well your overall audio is balanced by checking the waveforms on the right hand side. So when you play the clip back, you can see the waveforms rising and falling, and ideally you want everything around the minus 10 zone. So I'm going to raise up my audio track until it's consistently hitting around minus 10. At the loudest, you want to go to minus 5, but never anywhere near 0, as that means it's clipping and it's going to be distorted. Now playing that back, and those are looking good. You will notice, especially from a zoomed out perspective, that sometimes certain parts of your clip appear much louder than others, which is usually because you're talking louder at those parts. And if we turn the volume down universally, it lowers everything too much, which is why we want to pinpoint just this one bit and turn just that down but nothing else. So to do that, down the bottom of your waveform clip, you'll notice this keyframe icon. If you click that, up will come our volume keyframe timeline. And I'm going to start by navigating to a part of the timeline where the audio levels are normal. Then I'm going to click this diamond icon to add a keyframe. As you can see, there it is. Then I'm going to go to the other side where the dialogue levels are normal, hit the keyframe again. Now I'm going to go around about where the louder parts start and end. Then I'll add 2 more keyframes. So as you can see by this audio timeline, this is the loud part of this clip. And to lower the volume, simply click and drag it down, and there it goes. Now the audio waveforms look the same as the others. You can minimize the keyframe timeline by again clicking this icon. There is an automatic audio setting, which you can find up here in the audio menu on the right hand side, and that is dialogue leveler. If you turn that on, DaVinci will do its best to lower the loud parts and raise the quieter parts. However, I found this to be a bit hit and miss and not quite as targeted as doing it manually. However, there's no harm in turning it on. Now, if you want to add text and titles to your video, you can do so in the effects tab, then choosing titles on the left hand side. There are a few different options here, and by hovering over them and moving your arrow from left to right, you can...
No, I don't think that's what I want. Ooh. Index. Keyframes? Shit. Come on. Whoa! Go back. Fuck. Shit. What did I undo? Control Z. Fuck you. Fuck you. Okay. Oh, here we go. Crop that bitch. All right. This is what I want. Damn it. What the hell? Please go back. Timeline 1, sure. Oh. Social media, this is what I want. Inspector. Inspector Deflector. What the hell is going on? I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did, and I don't know how to get back to it. Please, sir. Alright, the inspector is definitely big time. Alright, I'm gonna restart. Da Vinci. We're gonna get fuck. We're pinning this. Pin that shit. Pin that shit. Pin it. Pin that shit. Let's do a new project. First clip. First clip 1. Okay. Edit. Change. I'm going to do mo. Okay, so I want to crop this shit. Crop this shit. Crop this shit. Crop it. Quick export. What did I do last time that got me to that? Because I want to edit it. Insert clip, override clip. I get. Yep. I want to cut. Okay, so nah. I want just this. Can we cut that, please? Can we please cut that? Voiceover appointment. Is there a crop button? Dissolve. These are transitions. Hello then. All right. It'll be. I think we got to Google it. probably isn't exactly what I want. Woo!
With Geico, we can easily bundle home and car insurance and save even more.
Yeah, just like that breakfast burrito.
There isn't too much hot sauce.
DaVinci Resolve 18 makes it really simple to crop your videos. Let's take a look. First, I'm going to drag my video into the media pool, and from media pool, drag it onto my timeline. Okay. Now, with the video selected in the timeline, click on the inspector in the upper right corner. So it's going to open up all kinds of controls for currently selected video. Now, let's close the transform tab by clicking on it for now and click on cropping. Okay, so here you have all these sliders. Crop left. Just slide it all the way here to add a black border to the left of the video. The 4 sliders over here will allow you to crop the video from any of the 4 sides. Now, you can use the softness slider to add some feather effect to the cropped area. The negative values will produce the feather effect on the inside of the cropped area. Positive values will create the feather effect outside of the crop area. Now, there's one more important thing you need to know, and that's the button here in the lower left corner. Clicking on this button will enable the anchor point. Now, you can just drag and drop the cropped area, or you can use the anchor point to rotate it. Now, I don't recommend using the corner controls because it's going to stretch your video, which is almost you never want to do. Now, in this mode, notice how the video follows the crop box. But if you click on this checkbox over here that says retain image position, notice how now when I move the cropped area, the cropped rectangle stays in the center of the video. Let me turn off the anchor point. And now with this checkbox checked, you can move these cropping controls again, and you'll see that the video remains in place. It looks very...
Exactly what I wanted. Inspector deflector. Cropping, please. No, we actually won't right. And crop the right. Crop the right all the way. Crop up here all the way, man. Crop the bottom. Oh, that's damn near perfect. Can I like do this? Fuck you. What's that? 1407. Oh, 1421. That's damn near perfect. Oh my goodness. Is that exactly what I wanted? And this button. Hey, hell nah. Yo, that's what's up.
Similar to what I just described in the previous step, but it is a little different. So when I move the video itself now moves inside the cropped rectangle in the center of the screen. And when you rotate it, you'll see that the video itself is rotating, not the cropping box. Okay, and I'm going to play the video now. And as you can see, it's slightly rotated in the crop box. And by using the anchor point again, you can rotate it back to its original angle. So now I'm going to turn off the anchor point and I'm going to turn off cropping controls. Now in DaVinci Resolve, if you want to crop your video to a resolution, which means without the black borders around the video, you can use the zoom controls in combination with position controls. So here, all you have to do is simply use the zoom control to zoom in on your cropped area in your video, and then use position to move your...
That's what I want. Okay. Oh, bro. I control Z out of this bitch. There we go. Alright, we want like 2. Oh my gosh.
Camera around. Now, this is different than using the built-in cropping tools, but really this is the technique you're looking for if you want to crop without black borders. Okay, guys, and that's pretty much all there is to cropping video in DaVinci Resolve 18.
Do I care about cropping? Kinda, yeah, I think so. 2.5, 3, 4. Alright, this is gross. How can I layer? Video 2. Disable. Alright, can I lock this now? I like retain image position. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I think we're getting somewhere. And then if we do something like this. Oh, baby. Ooh, baby, I love you every day. Yeah, yeah. Oh, baby. Hit snap. The best we got here. Control Z on that. Ah, this is what I was missing before. This is what I was missing before. I don't know.
You got bamboozled.
I can't hit a shot.
Reloading.
Go. How do I view this now? This is what I think it is. Am I changing the size of this? Oh. Come on. Click. How do I move this? Get off of that. Move me, please. Enter. Okay, that's annoying. Annoying as shit. Do like these. Oh, Control Z that. Am I off of ammo? Where's my aspect ratio? Zoom X. It should be a mathematical. Pitch and yaw. Crop left, crop right. Oh, there we go. That fits it. Crop left, we can do a little bit of bang. Bangarang, how about that? That's fine. Please just recenter this, would it be appreciated? How the fuck do I... Control Z that. Fuck. What did I do? What did I do? Okay, fine. do this one, this one. That should be fine, right?
You got bamboozled.
I can't hit a shot.
Reloading.
Okay, we can maybe trim this. Can I center this a little bit better? Wait, don't need to cut here. Fuck. I centered. How about this guy? Not centered, but that's all right. I think I'm happy with this.
You got bamboozled.
Let's cut. Fuck. Delete, delete, delete. Oh shit. Shit balls. Shit balls. Oh no, that's right. That's right. That's right. Bro, don't do that. Don't do that. Like this shit. There we go.
Sending out a decoy. You got bamboozled.
Ooh, baby, every day. Yeah, yeah. Control Z. Oh.
You got bamboozled.
I can't hit a shot.
Reloading.
Go. Fine. Okay. This is really bad, but I'm okay with it. Hey, bruh, chill.
Preview the text animations before you drag them over. Once you find a text effect you like, drag it over to the timeline. Is setting in and out points, which means I want the video to start here and end here. Since sometimes you can have random clips on your timeline that you just had there as backup, but you didn't end up using them because they just weren't good. To set the in point, navigate to the start of your video and press I on the keyboard and O on the keyboard to adjust the out point. I recommend keeping it simple here. You can export at the H.264 codec. It is important that you check
Export. Control I, was it? Fuck.
I want the video for a beginner just starting out. Since we've already done some super helpful audio editing in the edit tab, so we're going to leave that for now and head over to the deliver tab. This is where we'll be exporting the video. So
Deliver tab.
the first step is setting in and out points, which means I want the video to start here and end here. Since sometimes you can have random clips on your timeline that you just had there as backup, but you didn't end up using them because they just weren't good. To set the in point, navigate to the start of your video and press I on the keyboard and O on the keyboard to adjust the out point. I recommend keeping it simple here. You can export at the H.264 codec. It is important that you check these settings here to make sure the resolution is the one you want, as well as the frame rate. Give your I on the keyboard and O on the keyboard to adjust the out point. I recommend keeping it simple here. You can export at the H.264 codec. It is important that you check these settings here to make sure the resolution is the one you want. want, as well as the frame rate. Give your file a name, choose a location to save, and then add to render queue. Finally, hit
Give your file a name.
Keeping it simple here, you can export at the H.264 codec. It is important that you check these settings here to make sure the resolution is the one you want, as well as the frame rate. Give your file a name, choose a location to save, and then
This will be first clip.
add to render queue. Finally, hit render all and you're done. So there you have it. There are the basics of the DaVinci Resolve editor. This is a fantastic program that can be, like I said, as beginner or advanced as you like. And the best part is it's completely free.
I mean, I think that's it, right? All right, now let's post this shit. What is this guy name? What is this sniper? Sentinel. I can't hit a shot. Okay. Ooh, baby, I love your way every day. Yeah, yeah. Can I go to my account, please? Skip. I would like to post, please. Very Kardashian, good on you, good on you. Wrong. TikTok on the clock. Can I post, please? Oh, 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 oh. Where was... What is gonna be primary? Stream. There we go. Upload. All right, I know you should probably just create a Reddit account too. Nope. Okay, where am I? This is fine. Come on, I just made this photo. Okay, whatever. We're gonna upload. Select a video. Which will be on. Um, um, shorts, please.
You know what the American excuse is? We
Great.
had all this land so we could have straight.
Upload a video. But if you close your eyes, there you go. How do I make sure it is? We'll just do shorts. Shorts. Errors. Is this gonna publish? No, no. It is a short, okay. Okay. All right, that is it for today.